Some of our employees have seen this, but for those who haven't, Dr. Bob will hold it up in the air once he opens it. But this is from the lab, a gift for you for the holidays. If you could open it now and hold it up after you take a good look at it.
You must have been a good boy.
Where's Jennifer?
I'm here.
Oh, okay.
Oh, we're here.
She wanted the employees to get it. Hey, why do you put this package and stuff in there like that?
That was Kim, man. Kim from somebody else, man.
Oh, wow. For Dr. Bob only.
Mr. D has offered to put that up before the week's out.
I have to work
It's taking 55 years to get a parking spot.
Anyhow, thanks everybody.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
I also want to, before Dr. Bob begins his reading, I'd like to also recognize Jennifer for her work and Richard for his hard work. Thanks for coming by.
Oh, Richard is good.
He didn't read the note you put up there, Mary.
Did you miss that memo?
Turn off all cell phones in the work area.
Okay, now it comes to what I consider to be the torture part of the whole thing.
Yes, Steve.
Because usually I get into a
Yeah, we're in the middle of our Christmas party, but the back door is open.
long discussion about the history of the lab. And every year it gets longer and longer because there's more years.
Okay.
Anyhow, I will tell you a couple of little stories.
Okay, I'll be looking for you. Okay, we're all in the big
Number
conference room
one.
on the first floor.
Myron mentioned
Bye-bye.
my interview for the job with Friends. At the time, I was working as a pharmacist. Okay? My education was in pharmacy as a major. I had chemistry as a minor. I worked in the pharmacy and I was also teaching at the University of Maryland School of Pharmacy, and my desire was to teach. However, the University of Maryland had other ideas because I had all my degrees from Maryland. They wanted somebody from across the country somewhere else to be taking a position, and they wanted me to go across the country somewhere else. And I said, no, Dean, I love Maryland. I grew up in Maryland. I want to stay in Maryland. Maryland is my hometown. I married my wife from the same community that I lived in and grew up in. I know everybody around. I want to stay here. So I tried to look for a teaching job. However, pharmacy schools are rare. There's usually only one in each state. So the pharmacist suggested I go for an interview at Friends Lab at Spring Grove Hospital. They were looking for a chemist. I said, no, I'm not a chemist, I'm a pharmacist. Okay, I kept saying I was not a chemist. He told me, he says, Bob, go for the interview and stop judging yourself. I went for the interview. The interview was with the psychiatrist who is in charge of the research department, and the administrator of plants. The director of the research, he interviewed me and he asked me, he says, what chemistry courses have you had? So I started on the litany of chemistry that pharmacists take, particularly if they go through graduate school. Every year there was a chemistry course. Biochemistry, physical chemistry, organic chemistry, analytical chemistry, constant chemistry. So I relayed all these courses. He put his hand up. He says, enough, when can you start? You know, I've been very fortunate in all my years because that kind of stuff kind of came to me easily, even though I doubted myself a lot. Don't doubt yourself.
Amen.
You all have talents. We have acquired over the years a group of people who have so many different special talents, and we have tried to give the opportunity for each and every one of you to use those talents to participate in the functioning and operation of the lab. Believe me, if it weren't for the bunch of, I guess you could almost use the word deplorables, or you could use the word misfits. No, those are not the proper words. These are the words. These are people that are talented in many, many different ways. And we appreciate that contribution every one of you has given to the success of this laboratory. No one of us can be the only person that is operating the business. It takes a team. It is teamwork. You all have participated in that team, and we do appreciate it very, very much. Myron, Art, and I have been partners since we acquired the business in the 1980s. Prior to that, it was owned by Princess Psychiatric Research, and we operated the lab and made it grow, produced a profit for Friends of Psychiatric Research. It was a research company that was a non-profit. They had a deficit that they had acquired with some other grant studies that they did. We were making a profit, and we finally wrote off their entire debt. We were successful. So then we were like a sore thumb. They had to get rid of us. So that's when we took over the lab. And it's been rather successful over the years for us as well. And again, we appreciate that because it's through the work of each and every one of you that has helped to produce